More research, more funding. In short, that's what some members of Maryland's congressional delegation need to happen to help prevent more catastrophic flooding in Ellicott City. WJZ is live in Howard County. George Solis is breaking down details of a hearing involving several stakeholders in the region. George.
Vic, Senators Ben Cardin, Chris Van Hollen, and Congressman Elijah Cummings all present today to listen and to ask questions of local leaders and federal agencies to see what can be done to prevent the flooding like we saw in 2016 and just recently this past year. In short, a lot of work needs to be done. The destructive, deadly deluges of 2016 and 2018 in Ellicott City left many home and business owners with many questions. Among them, what can be done to prevent this, and will it happen again? Monday, those questions again being asked by some members of Maryland's congressional delegation. Senators Chris Van Hollen, Ben Cardin, and Congressman Elijah Cummings in Howard County for a hearing to discuss flooding in historic Ellicott City.
We can shore up the homes, we can do a lot to make properties safer, but I do think we need a broader long-term strategy to deal with the realities of these recent storms.
Part of that strategy, gathering more information on the why and the how of the flow of water that's devastated Main Street twice in the last 2 years.
The weather patterns have changed so drastically, and it's not just the water, it's the flow of the water.
Representatives from the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers and the Environmental Protection Agency also present to answer questions and offering solutions. Bottom line, is it going to take more studying, and what can you get from Congress to actually help put some of these plans into action?
It will take more time to do a watershed-wide study, and which, yes, will involve more money, and to actually implement the recommendations, it'll take authorization from Congress as well as appropriation.
For at least one impacted business owner, the idea of further studies isn't ideal, but if it means the prevention of another so-called 1,000-year flood, it might be worth the wait.
If indeed there are better solutions, there's something to be said for that. The problem is that no matter how you slice it, there is no quick fix.
Now, Howard County officials say there are 18 projects in the works to help with flood prevention. Senator Ben Cardin says the real end game here is to figure out how to divert some of that water that we've seen get onto Main Street. And by the way, Howard County officials recently stopping construction on Main Street to allow for more research of the area. Live in Howard County tonight, George Solis reporting for WJZ.